Hello, welcome back to my channel. And here I am with another great video. I have this video on my Spanish channel and I decided to translate it to English because I think it is so important to you guys. I always make that video for Spanish, then at the same time I made it for English. And this is one video that I have it on a Spanish channel, YouTube channel. So that is the base for a speaker going mounted into that base. It's similar to that one that you see. It's not that one, it is similar. So I didn't show you how to make from scratch. I use when you buy those kind of speaker, it comes with the kind of base. I cut the base. You can see that black plastic is inside. So I use the same plastic. I just give it a different shape. I put some fiberglass. I put the dressing and then I put harness. And I put a lot of dressing to make it like that. You will see it. Part of the process, I sanded. I use the sandpaper that I use is 80 grain and 150 grain. And later on another video, I will show you from scratch how you can make the whole process. But it is time, my friend. It is time. When you put the gel, then you have to wait like half a day, or even if it's not hot, the temperature is not hot, you have to wait the whole day to get dry. Then next day you will start sanding and things like that. But on this video I just will show you how you can wrap it. Oh well, now I will show you how you can sand it too. You can see I have a sandpaper on my hand and I sand it. Make it as smooth as possible. Sometimes I sand it. Then I put a closed cell phone on top. On this speaker base, I am not going to put a closed cell phone on top. Not even a headliner. I just will sand it really good. I will put a lot of glue. And then I will let it dry. And then I will start putting the vinyl and wrap it with vinyl. That will be the whole process. You can see I am sanding. Very important to sand it really good. Very important. You can see it, the base. I use the same base. I just put a fiberglass. This is time, my friend. To prepare this it is time. And then I have it. I have it already sanded. And I'm going to use the vinyl. But you can use suede. You can use leather, and you can use vinyl. This vinyl, it doesn't stretch that much like I want it, but it stretch. So it's going to be one piece. Sometimes when I use leather, I put a stitch because it's like impossible to wrap it on one piece. So I'm going to put glue, a lot of glue, and you will see it. I start putting glue first on the speaker box, a lot of glue, and I will let it dry, my friend. So I'm putting a lot of glue inside first, and then I will put a lot of glue outside. Make sure, my friend, if you are not going to put a 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 headliner phone on top or closed cell phone on top, make sure to sand it really good. Any bump, any thing like that, you will notice through the material. That can be leather, can be fabric, and can be vinyl. So make sure if you are not going to put a padding on that speaker box, sand it really good. Then put glue, a lot of glue, like I am doing. I'm putting a lot of glue, and I will let it dry, my friend. I still putting a lot of glue, no white space on that phone. I let it dry for about 4 minutes. So now you see I throw the vinyl on top and it doesn't stick. See? So sometimes you have to use a heat gun, like to activate that glue, and I recommend you to do that. If you let it dry for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, don't worry about it. Just activate that glue with the hot air heat gun. So I start putting like that. I put them on the center. Not a stitch. You can see not a stitch. This vinyl is stretched, but not that much. And I start working around. You can see it. I divided those kind of wrinkle. And I keep rubbing like that with my palm of my hand. If this was out of leather, most of the leather it doesn't stretch that much, so I will have to put a stitch. There are some leather that is stretched, like relic leather, Napa leather stretched. So if you are using those kind of leather, you don't have to put a stitch on it. But some customers ask for a stitch with a different color of thread, just for the view, and it looks great with stitch too. I'm making this one piece, and you can see it. The more I am gluing it, harder it is. But just make sure to divide those wrinkles really good. Don't run it all to one place. No, divide it really good. And keep working. Keep working. If you have to activate that glue with the hot air, don't hesitate in doing it. See, a little by little, I am wrapping this speaker. It's not a speaker box. I would say speaker base with vinyl. This is a classic vinyl. It's not black Alante. You know that black Alante stretch a lot. And this one, it doesn't stretch a lot. All those wrinkles have to come out. If you have to apply the steamer later on or before, don't hesitate. See, this side is almost done. This is the easy size on this speaker base. So I got one side, the easy one. If the glue dry a lot for 5 or 6 minutes, make sure to apply activate the glue with the hot air, or working on under the sun to activate that glue. And you can see I'm using the hot air, because without that heat gun, it is not impossible, because I can go under the sun and make this thing come out perfect. But it will be harder without the heat gun. There are some vinyl, my friend, that if you pull it a lot, you will see like it lost the grain, and you don't want that to happen too. When you apply the heat, it lost the grain. Don't use that kind of vinyl. If you are going to wrap this speaker base with trunk lining, that will be the easier material to wrap it. If you don't have experience, you can do a perfect job with trunk lining material or with head lining material. But when you are going to use vinyl, you need like a certain skill. But don't worry, I am giving you the idea right here. I am giving you an idea right here. Later on, when everything is done, I will put a little bit of steamer on top. That will be the last thing. The steamer is the last thing. Right now, I just put in the hot air, because I can see it right there. A little bit of wrinkle, like if I pull it a lot of material, but that would be facing through inside. Facing through inside. That is the outside. And this is done, my friend. I'm only going to show you one. And you can see it right here. I put a little bit of steamer. That is nothing. That is the speaker box, speaker base. Nice, look nice. And I use vinyl. This vinyl is only two-way stretch. If you are going to wrap something like this with one piece, no stitch, try to use a if you're going with vinyl, try to use a four-way stitch, a four-way stretch. If you're going to use leather and the leather doesn't stretch, you have to put some seam on there. So I giving you an idea, my friend, right here how you can do it. Sometimes when you don't have an idea how to do it, you waste material, you waste time, but don't worry, that's part of the process, because you don't have an idea, you don't have an experience. If you don't have experience, go with a trunk lining or a four-way stretchy vinyl or material. Okay, my friend, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel right now. Don't go away without subscribing. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. In my Spanish YouTube channel, I have more than 1,000 videos, tips and tricks. And I think the link to my Spanish channel, it is under the description of this video. Sooner or later, all those videos that are on my Spanish channel will be right here, my friend, will be right here. This is one of those videos that I have on my Spanish channel. So thank you, my friend, for watching this video. Please don't go away without subscribing to my channel. I know I have been away from my YouTube, but I am back. So please stay tuned for more videos related to car interior tips and tricks, and see you soon on the next video. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.